Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Project Zomboid and to our short survival series. We're in our last episode. Our pilot made it to the Knox County military base, yet it is a base that has already fallen. Personnel either turned or fighting their own fight all across the county. And in this challenge, we will be following one of those soldiers, a squad separated. And with oh so much gunfire, no doubt hordes are closing in. And here we have our survivor, Enoch Hartman, who, by the sounds of things, is in a building that is surrounded by the dead. He's currently hungry and oh boy, yup. That's more than a few. Okay, time to go, buddy. Time to go. Time to get out. There was a door down here. I don't see it any longer. That's a bathroom. This is fine. This is fine. We go controlled, just like so. Okay, we need a way out of here. And that door, that is going to be it. We don't have time to look at our map. We don't have time to do anything else but flee. But Enoch here, he is separated from the rest of his squad. And with all the gunfire that's been going on recently, well, let's just say there's going to be more than a few dead here. Now, I don't know how much ammunition we have. I don't know what we have in our inventory right now. We're going to try and clear some of the dead here if we can. Oh boy. Enoch is a veteran of many wars, and, well, let's hope this isn't his last one. Or maybe let's hope it is. Let's hope that he can find a peaceful end. But right now, above anything else, we just need to get a move on. We need to get away, and I need to try and figure out where the heck we are. Now, the bulk of the dead are going to be back where we were. Perhaps the rest of our squad mates may have heard some of that shooting. If they did, they're not around here right now. Okay, we have a policeman down here. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit of extra equipment from you, but we might not even need it. It's a risk, but we are going to... Nope, not go in there because it's locked. Ducking down here for a moment, we might be able to quietly take our friend out, and that is not the hotkey I was looking for. So, what I was hoping to do was take out our pistol here, but we don't seem to be doing... We're surrendering. Well, either way, it doesn't really matter because we've found far more dead here. But you know what? Now, we do have a moment to have a look at things here. We do have an M16 magazine, which has a fair amount of ammunition in it. We have a spare one in our backpack, and it looks like we have access to some food as well. Not a bad start, but we do have a lot of dead here. We have vehicles here as well, though, so I'm tempted to try and see if we can maybe fight for that. So spinning around, we are going to start firing at our enemies here as they start to get a little bit closer. And we are just going to back up and keep trying to group them together. Remembering that we only have around about 30 shots in each magazine before we're going to need to swap out. So that's 60 zombies that we can take down if we make every shot. And I'm thinking we may have more than 60 here, you know? Yeah, it is certainly looking that way. So perhaps we head out to the woods instead for now. Okay, we've been walking for a little bit here. I think we might have a moment's peace. Yeah, we don't seem to be able to put our rifle on our back at all, but we can drop it. Okay, and for whatever reason, our hotkeys at the moment, they're not so much hotkeys. Okay. Everything is working as it should be now. So it would seem I had to take everything off and put it back on again. Okay, Enoch, let's have some canned chili out here in the woods, and we're going to assess exactly where we are and where we need to go, because Enoch came from that military base that we saw in the last episode, a military base that has fallen. And now separated from the rest of his team, there is but one place he can potentially rendezvous with them. And wow, we really went through that can, huh? Okay, let's open up another. Let's see if that does enough for us. It does for the moment. I'll take it. Now, having a look at our map here, we are kind of, well, not quite in the middle, but we're not where we want to be. Where we want to try and get to is a bridge that will take us across the great river that runs to the east of the map here. So, we have that to contend with. Having a look at Enoch here, he is prone to illness, he has a weak stomach, he's a Sunday driver, he's desensitized, he's wakeful, he is inconspicuous, fit, stout, and he's currently underweight. So we are going to have to make sure that we are eating more. So vegetable soup, that'll come next. Oh, we've got 3. Okay, just open the one for the moment. But we are going to want to make sure that we're keeping him more fed than we would otherwise. Oh, that sounds, quite frankly, delicious. All right, we'll drop that other tin can down, and, well, are we going to start heading back towards the road there? I mean, the road is going to be the easiest way for us to travel right now. We have no idea what the time of day is currently. We're wakeful, though, so we don't have to sleep as much as the average person, and plus, we're fit, so we can do a lot of walking. The tent that we have means that we can sleep outdoors, but it's not exactly the safest thing to do when you have those things wandering around in the woods. Okay, and we've popped back out, and I don't think we've popped out exactly where we were before. Ideally, we don't want to try and stick around by industrial buildings. We want rural properties where we can get little bits and pieces of food and survive for a long while. So we're going to try and outpace the dead as best we can, leaving them in our tracks, and see what else is out there in the world. Unfortunately, this is no time for blind heroics. We can't go killing every single infected person we see. Every bullet from this point on is sacred. Now that is interesting. We have a fence line over here, so we're going to enter the woods just so that we can potentially lose some of our followers. Oh, and I can already see a property. That is a good sign. And it's a boarded up one to boot. Excellent. We have a fence line here as well, so we can use that to our advantage, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we do have one that's up there at the moment, another one here. Ideally, we'll try and take care of this bloke first. Oh, looks like it's going to be someone else. Okay, that's fine. Let's just stand over your head, give you the old stab. Okay, all right. You're not coming for us yet. I am all right with that. So we're going to wait nice and close here and then just try and do what we do. Okay. So, I mean, we could try and jump the fence, but it's honestly going to be much safer for us to stand nice and close to it and then just get you when you're down. Okay, you do actually have a watch on you, don't you? We'll wear that on our left wrist. It is 2:30 at the moment, and oh boy, okay, we have some more friends. Enoch, country girls make do. We'll be fine. Just stay close to the fence, get stabbing as soon as they're down, and try and keep them on the ground. Yup, that's that's the way to do it, buddy. Now, those two seem to be staying down there. Looks like they probably had cattle in these fields once upon a time. Okay, alright. Damn. We've got the attention of both of them, so we will have to use the fence line here. Over we go. And now we wait. Here's our first friend. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get you with that stab. And the second is approaching. We're ready for you. Come on. Over you go. Alright. The second stab gets you. Back on over. So, this house is already quite well protected with how boarded off it is. We're just going to have a little sneak around the outside here. Oh, sounds like the inhabitants have probably already turned. I'm just checking each of the rooms. We haven't seen the culprit yet. And I suppose, oh, okay, two in the backfield. We will have to take care of them eventually, but I think I'd rather try and get some of these boards off first. Question is, do we have the ability to do so? Not really. We don't have a hammer, and I believe we will need a hammer to try and take some of those boards off. So, I'm just gonna have to let them make noise for the moment. Didn't get the attention of these two, but I think taking them out first is going to be the right play. So we're just gonna whisper. Just whisper and try and get the attention of one of them. Hey, Come on. Well, we got you, maybe. Problem is we're inconspicuous, you know? Alright. Hello. Over this way, please. Excellent. Just straight on over, just like that. Good work. Alright. And as for the second one, we'll see if we can actually sneak up on them and get the cool little stab. Not really. Oh, there we go. That'll do. Alright, buddy, good work. So, we can also bash our way into here. That is an option. Maybe not a good option with how many we have down here. Look, I know that's not a lot for the average Zomboid player, but I am no average Zomboid player. Another thing to think about here is that where there's one property, there's usually others, even if they are a little bit further apart. So we may just want to try and make our way down this road and see if we can find another house that isn't as boarded up, because we don't want to stay in one place for too long. But you know what? We have worked for this, haven't we? I'm going to go and attach this to our belt. We'll take out this hand axe and we're going to try and see if we can help remove these here. So let's also start chopping away here and see if we can get through this thing. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, getting a little sweaty. That's 3. Come on. Through the window with you. Through the window. Just make sure you stay down. Give you the chop. Okay, and thankfully, that didn't draw the others down there. So let's remove the broken glass here so that we don't slice ourselves while we jump on through here. Okay, now we need to remember that that is our only way in and out of here. So, let's go cautiously. Okay, you in here or you upstairs? Waiting? Oh, you're down here. Okay, ready, steady. Okay, let's get you on the ground, please. There we go, and get you with the stab. Oh, excellent. Okay, we've got quite a few different books here. I will keep that in mind. We're gonna go clear upstairs first. Sheets on the windows. Yeah, these guys were survivors. But unfortunately, they didn't make it. Must have just been, you know, one bite, something. And they got them all. Okay. Definitely still someone else up here. Alright, let's get you down. You had a duffel bag. Okay, so you're probably the one that was going out and about. I'm going to drop that duffel bag onto the floor there and see if there's anything. No. Okay, you do have a key though, so let's grab that just in case we do have a vehicle around here. It's not for a car though, so that's unlikely. We've got an M1911 here. Let's chuck that into our backpack and we're going to have a look around the rest of the house here. I will still kind of cautiously enter rooms though, because there is always the possibility. There's a gun case in a kid's room. Okay. Alright, that's normal, I guess. Okay, so we got 38 special rounds, and we do have a revolver here. I do like the idea of us using a few handguns, but I also want to make sure that we're not getting too weighed down. We have lots of things here that we can do for fun, crosswords, books, etc. And yeah, power's still on. We've got lights in here at the moment. Okay, in here, damn machete. Okay, right. So, can we actually we can attach that to our back as well? Really? Oh, okay, it's the rifle or the machete. I'm imagining we can't attach it to our belt. We don't necessarily need to have the axe on our belt right now. We'll put that back into there for the moment. Yeah, it can only go on our back. Let's just put it into the backpack for the moment. I still like the idea of us using that though. You can hear the television's on downstairs. Okay, in a nice bathroom. Hang on. This is my kind of bathroom. This is a wild house. Okay. This is very, very good. Is a wood axe going to be better than a machete? I feel like a machete might be a better weapon, but then again, there's a lot more swing power that comes from an axe. Oh, I'm liking this. I mean, the fact that we have another machete there, I feel like we're probably going to be using machetes as one of our main weapons. We can keep this on our belt though, you know, just to the side. Let's get the rifle on our back again. We can actually change the fire mode of it as well. Huh, okay, cool. Alright, there we go. machete in hand. So, not a bad setup in this house. It is starting to get late, so it's probably going to be worth us sleeping here for the night. We're also just going to close the curtains that are around here, the ones that do have curtains, which, aren't many actually. And we haven't had a look at the kitchen. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem for us. We might be able to move some furniture over it potentially to try and block it, but yeah. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to take the pork chop. We're going to make sure that we get that cooked. We really want to overeat tonight. They are so stocked up here. Baseball bats, nightsticks, just hanging out in the kitchen. They really were survivors. There's a whole ass ham here as well. We're going to get that cooked. I think we're just going to cook all the meat here because it's more than we can carry. So heading on over towards the oven, let's go turn that on, and we've got a lot of meat to cook. So we're going to try and keep an eye on this so it doesn't burn. We're very susceptible to food poisoning, so yeah, we want to make sure that nothing's burnt because it's going to make us sick super easy. Let's go have a drink, and we will fill up our water bottle. And I guess while we're just kind of waiting here, we probably could try and wash ourselves. Oh, the ham is already cooked. So let's take that out of there. It's just nice and warm at the moment. That's good. Did we miss something then? Or, oh right, we got multiple ones in there. We're gonna grab that out right away and just get ready to grab our food as soon as it's done. I guess we can also just turn off the oven. That does make it a little bit easier for us to do. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's take a seat here, and we're gonna have a damn feast. All right, we're already feeling pretty good at the moment, full to bursting. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit more before we eat another pork chop. We'll just finish washing all of our clothing. So I really don't know if moving the table here is going to help. Oh boy, it took some juggling, but we got it there. It does look like you might still be able to move through there, but it's at least a little bit of protection, right? Okay, we've had yet another bit of ham. I think before we go upstairs, before we try and sleep, we are going to turn the television off here. And I suppose we haven't actually had a look at the shelves here. There's so many books. This whole house is a treasure trove. So I'm gonna kind of mark it. Oh, well, I will mark it as that. We just need to, first of all, make sure that this is clear. We just need to grab a pen from upstairs. Oh, we've got sleeping tablets as well. Very useful. There we go. Just for future notice, as there is a strong possibility that we'll be returning to these characters in the future. Now, we are not really feeling all that tired yet. We could try and push on for a little bit longer. Right now, my biggest concern for Enoch is making sure that we get that weight up. So we don't want to be spending too many calories. Honestly, just sitting here eating is going to be one of the best things that we can do. I think we will be able to sleep soon, but just before we do, we are going to read this little crossword magazine here. And seeing as I can hear some sounds, some not so nice sounding sounds, we are going to make sure that we potentially have a way out. So we are going to remove the curtains that are here, and I would like to make a sheep rope. Easy enough for us to do. Okay. So we should be able to deploy that before something can break through a window. I mean, I guess the thing is we could actually set it up tonight. It does mean that we'd have our window open. I'm not necessarily against that. So let's open the curtains for now. We're just kind of peering outside. And we did just see someone kind of wandering through there then. Ooh. Well, turns out we might actually need a hammer and a nail to do that. So that's off the cards for now. Frustrating. Well, windows closed, curtains are closed. We're gonna try and sleep. Okay. We're waking up to a little bit of noise. Noise down below. Let's just open the curtains first of all and just get sight on what's going on outside. It's looking alright. Let's get our machete out and ready. And we will be kind of sneaking around because there's still a chance that there could be folks actually in the house with us. No, we're looking clear. Okay. Oh, let's slice our ham before we leave here, using our machete to do so. That will make it a little easier to eat. and we are going to be getting a move on. We have a lot of ground to cover, like a really large amount of ground to cover. So we're going to need to try and find a vehicle of some kind at some point soon. Hello, you two. Okay, looks like you were... Oh, I was going to say a sheriff, but no. No, you are not. I think for the moment, we're just going to try and see if there are any cars at these homes that are here. We could potentially find some tools in that shed that would be useful. Oh, okay. Well, we do have some cars here, but I'm imagining they're probably more than a little damaged. And that also kind of looks like that's petering out over there. So we're going to jump over the fence and try and get a little bit more distance from this lot as we start to head back this way. And we have yet another car, but far too damaged. So, back on the road, time to get a wandering. And we are going to be heading over towards the east here, hopefully leaving most of the dead here behind. Yeah, keep on moving, dude. And if they do start getting a little bit too close, we can just kind of jump up back and forth across that fence line there. Oh, okay. We had we had a damn alarm set for 11, the person who had this watch before. I imagine many of you noticed that. I'll be keeping an eye out for that in the future. Just taking a quick turn in here, because I wouldn't mind having a look in the shed. We do have dead around though. More than I would like. Not worth the trouble right now. Okay, now we're talking. Well, I thought this might be a wrecker's yard, and it could still be a wrecker's yard, but great big fence line through which we can jump on over, shoot the dead on the other side if we need to. We may not need to yet. And cars that we might be able to get working. I am kind of liking the look of this. First of all though, we are going to need to take care of these two, and I'm intrigued to see how the machete performs. We're just going to do a straight up strike as he starts getting close here with the machete. But again, I think it's probably going to make sense for us just to try and, well, I was going to say get them down on the ground. We'll do that with you. There we go. Hover over the head. There we are. So, no keys on them, no surprises, but I don't imagine these cars have keys. Those two cars seem to be in pretty good condition at the moment, but if we have to hotwire them, that will be a little bit of a problem. Alright, you come next. On the ground with you, and let's get you in the head. We'll take that newspaper, thank you. Okay, so I suppose I should still probably be checking the boots of these vehicles because they could still have interesting things. And sure enough, they do. We've got a screwdriver here. Nice, we'll be taking that, thank you. The other things we can probably do without, though. First aid kit here. Is there actually anything in it, though? No, that's fine. Alright, this is open. Glove compartment, we've got some pencils. Sewing kit. Yeah, we'll take the pieces out of that. We'll just equip it in our secondary slot for now, just so we can grab the needle and the thread, take that out, put it into our backpack. Apparently we need to have that out in our inventory for us to actually be able to use it in any way. Magazine we will take. Do we need extra alcohol wipes right now? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, and I suppose we should probably check the rest of this car too. Just before we do, let's have a look and see how we are doing here. We're going down still? Jeez, even after all we ate. Okay. Well, more ham, please. Just crouched down here in the car park, eating our ham ravenously. Okay, glove compartment, tissue and twine. Okay, so the other vehicles down here, we probably don't want to risk getting too close to them just yet, just because there are still quite a few dead around. Yeah, these two here I'm definitely interested in. Starting off with the boot of this one, it's open, we've got duct tape in there, improvised firearm and melee weapon repairs. Can we afford to carry this? Seems like we can. Okay, glove compartment, got some matches, a lighter, which we already have right now. I'll take the extra alcohol wipe though, and the adhesive bandage. And let's just have a look at the condition of this vehicle. Okay, yeah, so brakes are out, suspension's out, battery is super average. Overall condition, it's pretty messed up. Which I guess I'm not surprised. We are at a wreckers, I think. This one does just like outwardly look to be in really good condition. Oh, it's locked. So yeah, this is probably someone who worked here. Okay, so we can smash a window if we need to. We'll check the last door here, and then we could do a little scavenge around, but I think before we do that, we're going to check out this little office space here. We may find a key inside. We'll just check the windows first, though. It's looking pretty clear to me. Okay, locked up. So it may be alarmed. We need to be ready for that possibility. We have an in, though. Okay, let's just go close this up. Try and make this quick. Glue and pencils, glue and pencils. Oh, and paper clips too. Yep. Okay. Oh, we got some cigarettes here. We'll take them. We aren't a smoker, but we may need something like that. Let's just replenish our water while we're here. We actually have 4 extra water bottles in our backpack at the moment, so it's kind of almost a little overkill. Okay, so we are going to be scavenging, entering search mode, and hopefully we'll find something around this car. If not, we're just gonna have to move on. Or alternatively, we could try and break into it. I think we will break into it even if we aren't going to take it, purely just because there could still be some useful things in there. Okay, what do we have here? Cilantro. Okay. Just don't eat the car park cilantro. Yeah. No, not looking good. So we'll disable our search mode. We'll go over to the passenger side window and we will, or can we actually have a look at vehicle mechanics without having a key? Yes, we can. Okay, this is in great condition. Yeah, okay. It's got gas as well. I mean, there could be a key in here potentially. Smash front right window. There we go. We've gotten in. All right. So we'll swap seats, get into the driver's seat first of all. Okay. Damn. No key, huh? Now, do we have, need electrical level 1 and mechanics level 2 to hotwire. We do not currently have that. Oh, so we can't even open the trunk? Yeah, I don't think we've got the option to. Unlock all doors. Oh, okay. So that does actually work for us. So theoretically, that should have opened the trunk. You're kidding me. And we don't seem to be able to smash that window either, so, well, that's that, I suppose. So we do have a few other houses around here. May have vehicles at them. I think that's our next best bet. Yeah, no, that's completely wrecked. Okay, so we do have a few houses around here, but not seeing much in the way of vehicles yet. Yeah, we got this whole nice little neighborhood. And a lake even out here? Or is that a river? Hard to know. Oh, we are still being followed. We're just gonna go around for now. Oh, we've found a cemetery. Well, a hearse would do. Let's see if the church is open. It is. Not much indoors, okay. No cars outside. Okay, so yeah, we can see this little community here. So I think following this main road towards the river or the lake here, I think that'll be our best move. Alright, that's the turnoff we were looking for. We do have more vehicles here, but a little too messed up for my liking. That one even more so, jeez, okay. That's looking better to me. But we do have some friends following us. I mean, Burger Place also looks really nice. Just have a quick look, see if this thing is open or not. It is. Okay, that's surprising. Let's have a look here. No key. All right, let's swap to the other side and let's just get out as quickly as we can. Would like to check the boot real fast if we can. Nope, it's locked. Okay, out of here. Oh, it's a bait shop, so it is a lake. Well, you know what? I think it might be time for a little bit of target practice. So let's spin around and get ready. Okay, come on, you can do better than that. There we go. That's a little bit better. And obviously, yes, this is very noisy, but Enoch needs a little bit of excitement. Oh, we actually got one behind by accident then. I'll let you get a little bit closer. One more here. We've been pretty good with the bullets so far. Okay, another over here. We're gonna let them get much closer, because that bait shop, that burger shack, that has resources that we want. 4 more to go, 5 more to go. Okay, we may need a sidearm here. We'll see how we do. He's locking in. Let's see how you are at getting them from afar. Not bad, my dude. Okay, a miss there, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Good stuff, Enoch. With that, Enoch is going to have a little bit of a breather. He has a long journey ahead of him, and making that on foot is not going to be easy. The fallback point, the rendezvous position for his squad, is the river's bridge. If they're still alive, that is where they will be. Don't lose hope yet, Enoch. They may yet live. Legionnaires, I ask you all, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.